Produced by the National Park Service, NPS Arrowhead, Sunrise,
The National
and
Park
Mountains.
Service is currently
Gravel Road.
working on the Pike National Historic Trail feasibility study, and your input is needed.
Forest Stream.
The final study will be provided to Congress, which they will use in determining
parkplanning.nps.gov
whether to designate
/Pike.
the Pike Trail as a national historic
Large
trail.
rocks, split rail fence, and sign.
My name is Lilis Urban. I'm the Chief of Planning with the National Trails Office.
Trail through Evergreens.
National Historic Trails
California
recognize
Trail.
past routes of travel
Oregon
that are
Trail.
deemed to be historically significant
Old
for
Spanish
the
Trail.
United States,
Pony Express
so that
Trail.
the public can enjoy, visit, connect, and understand them.
Paddleboarders and boaters
In
on lake.
2019, Congress directed the National Park Service to carry out a feasibility study for the Pike Trail.
Painting of a man in
My name
military
is Guy
coat.
McClellan, and I'm a historian with the National Trails Office.
Map of the United
After
States.
the Louisiana Purchase in 1803, United States leaders sent expeditions to explore the nation's new western lands.
Sketch
A
of
young
military
military
man.
officer named Zebulon Pike was ordered to lead an expedition exploring the southwestern portion.
Green Prairie.
Pike's expedition had both diplomatic and scientific goals. He was to seek alliances with powerful Plains Indian nations.
River.
He was also ordered to find the headwaters of the Arkansas and Red Rivers and to explore the border with Spain.
U.S. map zooming in on Missouri. Dash
The
line
expedition
travels
departed
right.
from the St. Louis area in 1806, traveling west across the plains.
Once they arrived at the Rockies, Pike attempted to climb what would later become known as Pike's Peak.
Artwork of
before the
people on
expedition
horses looking
became
at mountains.
lost and spent a difficult winter in the mountains. Cold and hungry and outside the boundaries of the United States, Pike and his men were captured by
Pike and Spanish
forces
soldier on
and
horseback.
taken to Santa Fe for questioning.
Spanish soldiers escorted Pike south to Chihuahua and then across present-day Texas. They returned to American soil at Natchitoches in 1807.
Map zooming to
In
Louisiana.
all, the Pike expedition traveled more than 2,700 miles in what is today the United States, as well as 1,000 miles in Mexico.
Salt Flats.
Only Congress has the authority to designate a new National Historic Trail.
River Sunrise.
Should the Pike Trail be designated,
Creek.
it is important to know that on the ground trail
Wagon
that is
ruts.
publicly accessible
Dirt road. Mountains.
is not immediately created and no rights of ownership are transferred to the federal government.
Plants along river.
Participation is entirely voluntary. Non-federal landowners are under no obligation to participate
Cabin and
or
trees.
to allow the public on their lands.
Highway and desert basin.
We are at the beginning. Public input is critical.
Mule
We
deer.
are looking to hear whether or not people would like for the trail to be designated,
Mountain lake at
what people may
twilight.
know about the route, any information people would like to contribute.
Mountain
We want to
stream.
hear from as many people as possible,
Expansive
as
scrub
many
desert.
perspectives as possible.
Stars over rock
Visit
spire.
parkplanning.nps.gov/Pike to find out more and to submit your
Artwork
comments.
courtesy Frederick Remington Art Museum, Independence National Historical Park, and Library of Congress. Music Kirchingless Wonder by Dr. Turtle, Creative Commons license.